Civ 7, say it with me, boys. We was leaders in S. 10 out of 10. Nice. Now, honestly, Civilization is probably the only game, the only genre, the only thing in the gaming sphere that's probably not really going to suffer from this, from being awoken stupid, because it's Civ. Who honestly cares? Who honestly cares? Because there's not a lot of wokeness you can insert in this game, okay? This is pretty much the absolute epitome of it, which is hilarious.
So Civilization 7 is a hot topic right now, and the reason why is because people are apparently angry that they added Harriet Tubman as a playable leader character in this video game. Now, again,
Yep, which is hilarious. I'm not American, but even I actually have heard about her because of how much BS just spreads about her. The idea that she was some kind of magical unicorn type of legendary figure, which is flat out a lie, which is hilarious. Okay? Honestly, at this point, Rihanna should be a leader. Probably. Rihanna at least doesn't sing about how black women are completely useless and garbage. So, Rihanna arguably has done more good in history than anyone else of this kind.
I want to be very transparent. I'm not a big Civilization fan. I've
I
never
am.
really been into this particular game
Fucking love Civilization.
series. I did pick up one or two in the past when they were super cheap, like, I don't know, $8 on sale on Steam. But ultimately, I really never got into it like that. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be an ultra professional. I just want to cover the conversation that's happening around this because it's an interesting one. This is a game that obviously has featured many known leaders in the past in American history. And this one is the first one, I believe, that's featuring Harriet Tubman because people are having a meltdown over this.
By the way, Civilization has for a long time tried this BS because it started kind of at Civilization 5 when they started doing this. They wanted to add more female leadership. And because people who know history look at the Civilization list, and they have said a lot. There are already in Civ 5, there were a lot of female leaders who did not actually have any fucking power or anything, but they were still leaders. Civilization 6, which I have not played, by the way. Don't know why, it just doesn't look that great to me. Civilization 5 is probably what I'm going to stick to, but I don't know. We're going to see. Maybe I'll play. Definitely going to play 7, though, even though it has this. Okay? Because it just looks kind of interesting. And again, that's why I think that the Civilization is the only genre that's not going to get hugely negatively affected by this, because who gives a shit? It's Civ. Okay? But yeah, they have been doing this a lot. It started truly in 6, where they just made pretty much the most random female people from history and took them and put them in important roles, even though they were complete trash. They also made all of them unrealistic, cartoonish, and look stupid. Oh, this is the trailer.
I never lost a passenger. Never crashed my train. Well, not many can say.
Oh man, that's Bald Hypno showing the trailer. You know what's the funniest part about this? I definitely believe that the people who made this are so absolutely redundantly vapid and stupid that they legitimately think that the Underground Railroad was an actual fucking train or something, okay? Because the way that she talks about this, I'm thinking she's talking about a legit goddamn fucking train. This is insane.
Say the same.
Born Araminta Ross to enslaved parents in Maryland, Harriet Tubman escaped from slavery and dedicated her life to saving countless others via the Underground Railroad.
10 out of 10, boys.
So we have an article here from Phantom Pulse with a headline that reads, Civilization 7 gets roasted after it announces Harriet Tubman as a playable leader. So let's get into this article, guys.
As a pure DEI hire. They just needed a black woman of history that has done something, and this is, well, this is actually the top of the battle because the bottom doesn't even exist here. Okay, that's how bad this is.
But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm.
Yay!
Civilization VII announced that Harriet Tubman will be a playable leader in the upcoming game in a promotional trailer announcing the character.
By the way, Civilization 7 is also going to be a huge make or break thing for this game because how they are introducing how you're going to play this. You pick a nation, a leader from the start, and then you start obviously in, well, what age do you even start Civ in? Anyway, you started pretty much, you know, ooga booga, hit two rocks together, maybe fire happens, who knows, honestly, right? You start in the caveman era, effectively. Well, not really, but, you know, close enough, close enough. Early civilization, agriculture is not really a thing, but togas are. Okay? And then, when you advance to the, I don't know, Middle Ages or whatever, you get to pick a new civ to play with. And this is either going to be completely make or break for the game. I kind of like the, or you can choose to play the same. I kind of like this, honestly, as a gameplay mechanic. It could be cool, because you can still pick this, you can still choose to, you know, be the same leader or whatever, if you don't want to, but you can swap, which is insane.
Developer Firaxis shared born Araminta Ross to enslaved parents in Maryland. Harriet Tubman escaped from slavery and dedicated her life to countless others via the Underground Railroad, facing difficult odds.
Actually, Wikipedia says that she was, like, responsible for freeing 70 slaves or something like that. Big numbers.
Tubman quickly moved enslaved peoples through a network of safe houses and across treacherous terrain to reach freedom.
Treacherous.
Sells an
You should know that word. You work in a poppy field.
Operating in secret, which makes her an excellent spy master, and if war becomes inevitable, she has the resilience to persevere. It adds, in the modern age, considering parent Harriet Tubman with America, whose production bonuses will help you build towards a better future. Okay, I didn't think Harriet Tubman would be a spy, but let's look at this trailer and see what the character.
She does have a legitimate history of spying, but this is like a character that has also a lot of fables about her, which is kind of odd.
Because again, I don't play this game. I haven't seen anything from Civilization 7, so let's see what's actually going on here because I'm very curious.
I never lost a passenger.
Again.
Never crashed my train.
Yay!
Yeah. Not many can say the same.
Born Araminta Ross
I like how she has a gun.
to enslaved parents in Maryland, Harriet Tubman escaped from slavery and dedicated her life to saving countless others via the Underground Railroad.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, when I look at Harriet Tubman, I'm not seeing a spy. I know I'm taking
That's also actually kind of true when you...
that word too literally, but I just think it's funny they described her as the perfect spy. Like, it's like, come on, bro, what are we doing?
Facing difficult odds, Tubman quickly moved enslaved peoples through a network of safe houses and across treacherous terrain to reach freedom. Harriet Tubman excels at operating in secret, which makes her an excellent spy master. And if war becomes
Dude, I can't get over them calling her a spy master. Like, come on, bro, what are we doing?
inevitable, she has the resilience to persevere.
Also, she was just a spy, not like a spy fucking master, you know?
Yeah, I would love to see Harriet Tubman on the front lines here. Maybe this is a game I should check. Can you imagine Harriet Tubman on the front lines? Oh my god.
In the modern age, consider pairing Harriet Tubman with America, whose production bonuses will help you build towards a better
Every black leader should be paired with America because that's good.
future. Or choose a different path, all your own. But whatever you build, remember to build something you believe in.
That is so dumb and preachy. Build something you believe in. That is just dumb.
Wow, that was an interesting message for sure. Is there anything more to this, or it's just wait? What's that? Hold on.
Nope, there's nothing.
Bro, I can't even pronounce this. I'm not saying that.
It's Submish, I think. Oh no, close enough.
I'm not like, okay, whatever. The trailer's already being downvoted as it stands. It has 2,400 likes and 2,500 dislikes. So it seems like it's a 50-50 split. And again, I'm not a huge fan of Civilization, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have.
Yeah, again, I don't think this is gonna matter for Civ. Will it sell less because of shit like this? I don't know, probably, slightly. But it's Civ at the end of the day. No one's gonna care.
Skin in the game.
It's just gonna make a mod where you replace her with something actually reasonable, and there you go.
I'm curious to see what overall people's sentiments are, so that's what we're gonna read right now and see why people are upset. Aside from the the typical people who are gonna say, "Oh, it's racism," like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Lovely.
Over on X, people express their distaste for choosing Tubman. He wrote, "This has to be a joke." Okay. David Santacarla shared a meme that states your game sucks. Nice. Cobb says that make it lamer, make it gay, your audience. Al the Pal wrote, congrats, been playing since Civilization 4, not touching this one with a 1,000,000-mile pole. John Hawkins wrote, there's nothing wrong with her as a choice per se, but in a country like America, she's way down the list of great Americans and prominent leaders.
Yep.
Dissident Law added, nobody asked for this and nobody wants this. Okay.
Again, this is a pure 100% DEI pick. There is no way it can't be. They just wanted a female, and they wanted her to be black. There you go. And no accolades matter as long as she just fits the bill there. That was it.
Okay, so I can understand this, right? I get it. I can understand this where, it's a game that you're playing as known prominent leaders. Harriet Tubman being one of them really doesn't make a lot of sense overall at the end of the day. I know she was pivotal in certain parts of history, but overall, it's like, compared to other people you could have played as, I could get people being a little bit upset that they, they're choosing to go with Tubman. But
influential,
again, I don't have
yes.
any skin in the game with this one, so for me, I'm just reading people's reactions. Figs mocked the game with a reference to Assassin's Creed Shadows. What are you going to add Yasuke to lead the Japanese next? Yes,
oh, I saw this. Dude, Yasuke should lead the Nippon. It would be great.
That's what we need to do. Please, that's what we need to do. Wolf Bronsky wrote, first mainland Civ game I won't buy in 33 years. That's insane. Country Club Raider
I have not bought a single Civ game. Wink, wink.
Bear question, Civ 7 is going to be woke, isn't it? I guess I won't be pre-ordering it after all. Now, there's a game that came out. I forgot what it was called for Xbox because it's trash. But there's a game that came out that was supposed to compete with this game. And I believe it bombed. I didn't even bother reporting on it because it was so terrible.
What's it called? I actually have bought it. I'll check my Steam real quick. Second. Art of History Untold. Honestly, it's not bad. It's pretty fun. I don't think it bombed though. I think Art of History Untold sold pretty well if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though. We have Art of History of Untold. We have Age of Wonders. That's honestly a huge big one. And well, is there anything else, though? No, I think those are the only types of game. I'm probably missing something.
Choosing Tubman over another more prominent American.
Age of Wonders, Planetfall, yeah. We got some. We got things that rival Civ, but Civ is still technically the biggest. Even though the other type of games are doing good.
American leader and hero is most definitely a controversial choice, and it is hard to not assume that it was done due to massive woke diversity, inclusion, and equity agenda that has swept across the gaming industry. Oh, here we go. Even more pertinent is the recent Civilization challenger from Xbox, Ada. History Untold.
Yeah, that's the
appears
one.
to be a commercial failure. The game included
does it?
So-called non-binary leaders, with True Trophies reporting that the game featured a trophy called Barbenheimer. This is the game I was talking about. So Ada is.
Wait, did it bomb? Let's check. I did not know. Because it had a good reception. I talked about it. I played it. Didn't play it for super long. Okay. Art History Untold sales. Art History Untold Steam stats. What the fuck is this? Copies sold 30. Whoa! There's no way! This site, for example, Game Analytics is saying that Otter has only sold 36k copies. That is insane. Otter History Untold, Steam DB. Let's check what's going on there. There's no way. Oh, the peak was only 4.3k people? Holy shit, I didn't know it bombed. Yeah, this is a disaster. Yeah, wow. Again, I bought it, Jesus. I didn't think it's the best thing ever, but I did not think it's a failure. And a lot of people talked about it. Good? Wow. Wow, I did not expect, I did not I had no clue. But isn't, okay, how much did it actually cost to make? Otter History Untold, but History Untold Steam charts, how long is Otter, how blah blah blah, Otter History Untold, a pretty almost great research. Well, Otter History Untold is way more difficult and complex to understand than things like Civ. That is absolutely for sure. Maybe the complexity shot it down a lot. I don't remember what was the price. Did I buy it for like 60 bucks? It was pretty fucking expensive. I can't see the budget, but yeah, but only barely 4k. I did not expect that Otter History Untold flopped. Wow, this is crazy. I didn't think it's gonna be a huge success, but damn.
This is the game that came out from Xbox that was supposed to be like super like woke and has non-binary and all these pronouns and all this nonsense. And
do they have pronouns? I'm not even sure. I did not notice it. Yeah, you see what I mean? It doesn't really matter for games like this. You just don't even notice because you never interact with any of the things that are gonna have the woke bullshit. It's just the look of the character, and that's pretty much it. I didn't dude, if Otter History Untold is woke, I didn't even know. I fucking missed that. Sheesh.
Turn these known historical figures into these weird androgynous like versions of themselves. Apparently the game bombed drastically. I haven't even looked at the numbers, but I'm sure this article is going to have it. It states it's a female or non-binary leader, bombards cities 100 times over on any number of games.
As a female? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how woke get you. You don't even know. Shit. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
A moderator on the game's Steam forums confirmed that so-called non-binary was included in the game. The moderator wrote, leaders in the game don't have sex or gender. It's not that type of game. The closest you'll get to it is with pronouns for strings, and all leaders use she or he. One of the historical
I had no idea.
leaders, Ash Tish, wrote a bait which might today be considered non-binary. The moderator added, oh my god!
Yeah, this is crazy. Shit. I did not expect it to be this bad. Wow.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I didn't think it was this bad. The game hit a peak concurrent player count of just 4,262 when it launched.
So, yeah, but judging from the player count and what we saw, 3.6k copies seems about right. You know, at best case scenario, they said they sold close to 100k copies. 80 is probably reaching it even at this point. Yeah, boy. Oof. Man. And I did not know. 10 out of 10.
Launch at the end of September. In the last 24 hours, it only hit a peak concurrent of just 166. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, dude.
106.
Civ has like 40k or something like that. Let's actually look Civ 6. Civ 6 Steam DB. Let's check. How much does Steam have? Steam had like 40k or something. I remember it. Oh, shit! Steam currently has 70k people. Not Steam, but you know, Civ 6. 70k people in the game, Jesus. Well, that's a new time high. The average seems to be like, you know, from 35 to 55k players. So, you know, a 40 to 45 range. That is not bad. Jesus, wow. I'm shocked, boys. I'm actually shocked. 10 out of 10.
66 people play. This game died. It died
Yeah, it's
almost
dead.
immediately. Jesus Christ, I cannot believe this. This is
I guess people did not like the fact that turns take so long, because it's true. It's like you queue up a bunch of things and it's just spamming, then, you know, to see what happens. It's almost the same as playing in the slowest speed in Civ 5. Wow.
insane. Look at the number difference. For comparison, Civilization 6, which released back in October 2016, hit an all-time peak concurrent rate of 162,657.
Insane.
In the most recent 24 hours, it hit a peak of 54,988. Civilization 5 hit a peak concurrent of 91,363 in July of 2013. 3 years after release, in September 2010, it had a 24-hour peak of 16,896, etc., etc., etc. So, again, guys, this game...
Yep, it's pretty insane. Anyway, that was Hypno, 10 out of 10. I did not know Auto History Untold crashed and burned like that. Wow. I didn't even know it spoke. Bye.